Hi, everybody. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Look who I've got with me. It's Tom from Time to Transcend. Yeah, it's backwards on StreamYard. Yeah, so um, let me pause YouTube over there. Okay, we're good. So, welcome. Glad you're here.
Hello, everyone. It's good to be here. I'm glad Scott reached out again about being on the show. So here we are.
Yep, here we are. So, if you're watching on replay, I'm having a squirrel moment already. If you're watching on replay, please hit the like and subscribe. Um, and it just helps the channel out. Also, Tom is simulcasting not only on YouTube, but on Instagram as well. So, did you want to say anything about that to the people who might be on Instagram?
Yeah, if you're on Instagram, um, I just put my website up in the chat if anybody wants any it's information on private readings.
Good.
If there's so far there's I don't have anybody on Instagram right now, but if there's anybody that comes in, please post your questions and I'll integrate them as I can. I'll write a comment in there in a little bit on that page so people will know what to do. So,
Okay. Perfect. All right. So let's see who we've got with us. We've got Purple Lisa. Hello.
hello.
And Burgundy. Hello there. I've got your question. And Jackie Jacaranda.
Hey, Jackie.
And Carolyn is here. Hello, Carolyn.
Hi, Carolyn.
And Lisa, I've got your question. Rolina is here. Hello there.
Hey, Rolina and Lisa.
And Violet Strange. And Violet's doing her second live ever with me tomorrow at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, she's somebody swept her up from me the first time, so I get to have the seconds. So sloppy seconds. But I'm glad. I'm really excited she's coming on. So yeah, make sure y'all come tomorrow at 3 and support Violet as she's doing her second live. May is here, or May. Welcome. And here's Tom's information. So please go, and if you want a reading, do that. His channel is down here underneath in the description if you're in my chat. So please make sure you go down there and go over to his channel and give him a subscribe if you haven't already. All right.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. And my under on my name, it has my YouTube handle. It's also my Instagram handle and my TikTok handle, and then my website's there too. So, thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. As we got Samantha. Hello, Samantha. And Burgundy, I've got your question. And Rolina, I've got you. Still scrolling. Old Windwalker Sherry is here. Hello. And hello to Liz and all. Courtney's here. Hey, Courtney. Okay, Courtney, I got your question. Go ahead, Tom.
I was going to say I like these little circles we're in.
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
I like them. So
thanks, Carolyn, for posting my channel. I appreciate it.
Yes, and that's as far as we are. So yes, Sherry, I've got your question. And Courtney donated, so she'll go first. Liz, I've got your question. All right, Courtney, thank you for your donation. how will the first 2 weeks go in August for me? All right. All right, Courtney. First card I got for you for the first 2 weeks in August is the Four of Cups. So make sure you're not missing out on any opportunities that are coming in. You're going to have a big one, it looks like, coming in for you in the very beginning of August. Okay? And then you got the Ace of Swords. So this is a new opportunity as well. Clarity and seeing things clearly for the first time. You got an owl on here for wisdom as well. And just know that you can handle anything that comes your way. She's dressed up like a warrior there. Then you got the Strength card. So kindness, gentleness, tenderness, patience, all those things that make up true strength. And you got a dolphin back here for play as well. So put those things out into the universe, and then August will be a breeze for you. It'll be good. So then you got the Two of Pentacles, balance, flexibility, and adaptability. Just go with the flow like this merman. And then you got the Ace of Cups. So another ace, another new opportunity. This one's full of love. Could be coming from spirit or someone else. Your oracle cards, I've got friendship. So your friendships are important in August. You got Lilith, empowerment. Yeah, you are strong, just like the Strength card. So make sure that you know how empowered you are and step into that power. And then I got a star in the night. And that's what you are. You're a beautiful star. You know, this in the night, just like outside her window there. And you're a very, powerful individual who does a lot of great things. So just keep doing what you're doing. I feel like you're on the right track, but you've got good opportunities coming in for those first 2 weeks. And that's what I am leaving you with. So here's Tom. Put him in the hot seat.
Oh, hi, Courtney. As I was reading your question, I heard that you're going to be busy and the world's at your fingertips. Be patient, all will work out. So it sounds to me like there's a lot of things coming your way. I think Scott said similar. So, and the first card I pulled was triumphant success and positive movement forward. I think those really speak for themselves. Then I pulled these two cards. I used the same deck two different ways. And I pulled the Hope card, which is basically the Star card, and the Light card, which is the Sun card in Tarot. So you got a lot of positive energy behind you. I did pull the Patience card in addition to hearing patience. So I'm getting that maybe sometimes I have a problem with patience. I always say this. I got this message from my guides when I was going through my awakening. They kept saying, Tom, be patient or you will be a patient. So be patient. And I got this transformation card. So I feel like there's a lot of good things coming your way. And I also feel like there's something around work too, or something related to that. And the card I pulled, which reinforces it from this mantra deck, is I gracefully welcome new avenues of income into my life. So that sounds good to me. And I hope that resonates with you. And it sounds like you're going to have a lot of things happening in August.
All right. Thank you,
Yes,
Tom.
she is
Thank you,
patience.
Courtney.
Oh,
Oh,
she's
sorry.
a
Go ahead.
distance runner. Good. So
Yes. And a great photographer as well.
awesome.
Right. Thank you, Courtney. Liz and all, I need to know which question you want me to answer for you. I've got 2 questions from you. So if you do 2, I do ask for a donation for the second one. So let me know which one you want to go with, or if you want to donate for that second one. Liz and all. All right. Next up is Burgundy. You're welcome, Courtney. Okay, Polite MK, I got you. Welcome. Hi, Gretchen. Burgundy, thank you for letting me know you are here. Who is my protector or protection from above? You have someone from your past who has passed away. This is the past card and can be past lives, but I think it's someone that you knew in this lifetime who has passed away is your protector. I'm feeling like a mother or grandmother type of vibe. So whichever it is, it's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about this person is probably reaching out. It's your mom, then it's your mom. The first person. So I did think of your mom first of all as well, not knowing if she had passed or not. That was what I was getting. So then you got the 5 of Swords. And this can be just being in a place, that's not that great, and having situations that you need to get out of that are not high vibrational, that are not benefiting you in any way. If you have that, just walk the other way or speak your truth out of love filtered. And then you got the 7 of Coins. This is the 7 of Pentacles. And this is the Patience card. So Tom was just talking about patience. So these pentacles or coins are there. They're right there in front of her, but they're not quite ready yet. So I know I've not answered your question quite yet, but I want to go into the oracle cards before I see. But I will tell you what came to my mind as soon as you said protection. Archangel Michael came to my mind. So, and then I'm going to pull you a Divine Master card. Oops, got it upside down. I'm going to pull you one of those. Who is Burgundy's protector? Who is Burgundy's protector? Oh, wow. There's an extra card in here that's not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be in another deck. So I'm going to share that with you in just a moment. And then I've got your other card here for who is your protector. Haven't looked at it yet, but let's take a look. Oh, wow. The Divine Director is who I got. Trust the process, create space for divine order to unfold. So I'm not getting a name. It's just the Divine Director. And they want you to trust in the process. So, yeah, when things are going what you feel is wrong, just know that they could be, or they are, for your good. So embrace them if you can with love and learn. And here's a card that was in that deck that doesn't belong in there. So I think it's for you. And it's the Pearl. And it says alchemy, the reward at the end from grit to grace. So you definitely do have protection coming in. So always ask Archangel Michael, and now you can ask the divine director to help you as well. And that's what I got for you, Burgundy. Thank you.
Hi, Burgundy. When I read your question, I felt like your guides were stepping forward, and I felt like their message was that you need to utilize them more, that they're around and you can ask them for help. I also heard grandfather, and then I was getting an impression that maybe you were kind of close to a grandfather at some point. So that's what I was getting, and then I also was getting an almost like a angelic and ascended master type presence. And I have these Mary Magdalene cards, and I actually pulled this card. So that's the card I got. So I feel like there's an ascended master presence around you. It kind of goes along with what Scott said. So, and I also pulled this in this Sacred Forest Oracle deck, this Manifesting Dreams. So I feel like what I'm getting is that if you tap in and utilize your guides more, you can do some manifesting. And there seems to be a lot of beauty around you. You have a way to bring beauty around to things. I also pulled this Harmony card, which I believe goes into the beauty. I also feel like you have a lot of intuition, which goes along with what I heard about your guides. So utilize that, and the wisdom that you have combined is a really, if you think about the wisdom in your analytical mind as well as the wisdom in your intuitive senses, it can really give you a lot of power. Stand your ground, know who you are, and look, things are moving fast. Look to the stars. Anything's possible. So I hope that resonates with you. And good luck with everything, Burgundy.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Burgundy. Next up is May. May, I need you to repost your question, please. But thank you for your donation. Give us a minute here to get some sip. General reading for the month of August. Okay. And Christine, thank you for your donation as well. You'll go after May. Hey, I've got good cards for you that came out with your tarot. You got the Page of Swords, which is the page who he's doing a new kind of action and learning. So you're going to be learning for August, and you're going to be learning while a new change happens for you, because you got the Wheel of Fortune. This is a positive change in the right direction. And then on top of that, you got the Victory card, the Six of Wands. So just make sure you're being grateful for the, victories that you have in your life, so that more abundance will come back to you. And then you got the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is clarity and seeing things clearly. And then again, a new opportunity coming in for you, looks like. Because aces and pages are both new. Then you got the Lovers card. So to me, this could mean, if you're single, that someone could be coming in. Make sure you're friends first. But this could also be a new friend, or this could be, if you're in a relationship, that relationship growing stronger. So your oracle cards, you got your dreams are seeds the universe wants to grow. What you wants you to. So your dreams, keep going towards them. And then May, I've got the Gemini card, Sacred Messenger. And pages can be messengers as well. So Gemini is looking at things from both directions and seeing the whole picture of something. And then the last card I got for you is the Light card, and you got the Firefly. And I think maybe that was in another reading. There was a bunch of fireflies that were in a jar. That was another reading, but that's really cool that you got a firefly, and so did the person, Courtney, before you. So light in the dark. Be that. And if you're a light in the dark, good things will continue to come to you, and changes will continue to come in and be positive. All right, so that's what I got for you. Thanks for letting me read for you.
Hi, May. I've got a couple people in Instagram right now. If you're in Instagram, go ahead, ask questions. I'm going to just put a comment in here. Anyway, okay, so May, you're reading. I got right away, I heard step by step, and then I heard things are coming to you one step at a time. So I feel like there's a lot of things coming your way in August. And then, like I do, I pull out of these two decks, and when I get synchronicity, there's a message there. I pulled both times. Prosperity begins. So that goes along with what Scott was saying. I feel like there's a lot of confidence around you. I pulled the solar plexus card 2 times. And also in relation to the love question, I pulled memories of love. So I feel like there's a lot of that energy around you. And going along with the solar plexus, I pulled this strength card out of this sacred oracle deck. So use all that strength that you have around you. I also pulled the heart chakra card, which goes along with a lot of healing, but also could be connected to the love energy as well. So I feel like you kind of like you're in your groove. That's what I also heard as I was pulling the cards. They said you're in your groove. So I feel like things are moving in your direction. So enjoy the ride. Sometimes you're like, oh, what's going to happen next? I'm waiting for something. But just enjoy the ride, and use that intuition. That intuition's always there around you. So use that. I feel like you're headed in a good direction I also pulled this card, financial and material changes. So when you connect that with the prosperity, it says a lot. So keep going forward. Exciting. It sounds like an exciting month for you. I hope that resonates.
All right. Thank you, May. All right. Christine is up. Christine, if you'll just let me know you're here. You're welcome, May. Guides, any guidance with what is currently happening with my uncle and my mom's friends? CS. Christine, that is a third-party question, and I don't do those. So can you allow us to look maybe at the energy around your situation with your uncle and your mom's friend? That's the best way I know that we could possibly do it. Just looking at the energy. What do you think, Tom?
Yeah. I would ask you we could answer the question more about the energy around you, and how what's coming around you to be able to prepare for other things. Because remember, you don't have to react to things. You can actually be proactive. So.
Okay. So she said, I'll go ahead. You're fine.
No, go ahead, Scott.
Christine just said, can I have guidance with the energy with me and them?
Okay.
Will that work for you?
Oh, that works.
That works for me too. Okay. Thank you, Christine. Wow. So I pulled 5 tarot cards for you, and 3 are majors. So this is a major situation, I feel like, that's going on. You got the death card, so a change is coming, transformation, transition. You know this is not a literal death. With energy, this change can be a little bit rough with the death card, and I won't lie, because it's a total rebirth. So you may have some potholes and speed bumps, but you're still going to have a good change coming in for you. Then you got the 10 of swords. This is like feeling like ruin, and then you have a new beginning. There's a sunrise that's coming in the back of this card. So just know that a new beginning is going to happen for you. You need to pause and take a break from this situation right now and look at it from a different perspective with the Hanged Man. Okay. And then you got the 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands is being resilient, having that bounce back, and just not stopping. Don't give up with whatever you're trying to accomplish with these 2 people. Don't give up, because then you got the High Priestess, and this is the non-action card, and for you to stand back and observe what's going on with them. If you do that, then I believe that you will find the answer that you're looking for. So take notes. Usually the High Priestess has a notebook or a scroll or something that she uses to write on, because she's taking notes and observing. The next card I got for you is love. So make sure you're loving yourself and loving these other people who are, coming into your life. And then you got letting go of ghosts. Yeah, and I feel like there's a lot that you need to let go of, Christine. You are not required to carry stories that no longer live. And then the final card I got for you, I'm stealing Tom's Golden Mantra deck. And it says, I gracefully welcome new avenues of income into my life. So I know you didn't ask about finances, but it asks about you and lets you know that to welcome anything new that comes in that might benefit you that way. Okay, so I hope that resonates with you. I know it's not a direct answer, but it's because it's other people. So that's what I've got. Thanks for letting me read for you. Here's Tom.
Hi, Christine. What I was getting from messages, what I was hearing when I got your question was that you tend to worry about what others are thinking or how they're feeling. But what I was getting is that in this case, and when you're dealing with challenges that are coming around you, make sure you prepare yourself for them. So it's like in the airplane, when the mask drops, you put it on yourself first. So make sure when you go into a situation, that you have some protection around yourself before you encounter them. I also heard all will work out. So, and then I pulled some cards, and some of the cards I pulled, actually all of them aligned here. I pulled the solar plexus card, which you got to lean into it. That's where you have your confidence, and your solar plexus is right below your sternum in your body. And that's where you hold that confidence. So have that confidence in what you're doing. I feel like in some cases you've had some suffering you're quiet about it. You don't share that because, again, you're concerned about other people. And so you need to make sure you're taking care of yourself. And I also pulled this card. And when I pulled it, I right away, I felt that you need to speak your truth and, stand your ground, so to speak. You have something to say it. Make sure that you don't pull back, because around you is the truth. You're carrying that with you. I feel like there's a spiritual sense around you, connected. And with this change of like pulling in this strength, there's going to be growth and expansion. So I feel like almost I'm actually getting right now that these challenges are coming into your life for that growth to happen. So, take it as an experience and stay strong in yourself. And I always go into a situation with some protection. Prepare yourself for things that don't let them control you is what I'm trying to say. I hope that resonates.
Right. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Christine. A bunch of people have come in. We got Craig Dixon and Neptune's daughter and Morella and Sunshine. Thank you all for being here. If I missed anybody, I did not mean to. All right.
Scott, I'm gonna let you do the mantra cards since you got them. They're great cards. I'm gonna use my sacred forest card that I got from my good friend Bobby.
Okay.
I think is in the chat. Oh, and Jan's here, my friend Jan, my moderator. Sunshine, thank you for these cards. So I'll use those as my little oracle cards. So
okay, I didn't mean to step on your
card. No, I think that was, no, I think we just handed it over like a baton. So it's perfect. They're great cards, they really are.
And they are Tom made me do it cards. So I just put them on my wish list and somebody got them for me right away. So I was lucky.
Kathy, the Breeze Warriors here.
Hey, Kathy.
If I can just say, we were, Kathy and I we were at the Squamish retreat with Kevin Lewis. And as you know, some of you might know, Linda G got ill. And so I won't go into the whole story, but we did a gallery reading for her group. And she was so grateful for that we'd helped her out, that we were on her show Friday. And I'm grateful for that, being on her show. And both Kathy and I are now inundated with readings, which is absolutely wonderful. So thank you for that. But it was sad that it happened, but she's doing fine. And it was great to be on her show. So anyway, I just wanted to give a shout out to Kathy at Kathy, the Breeze Warrior. So thank you, Scott.
All right. And I want to say hello to Annie as well. Welcome in. And let me see who is next. We've got Purple Lisa. Yeah, Kathy, you have to be brave to be on Linda's channel. I've been on twice, or once on mine and once on hers. I even did a live beforehand to practice before I went on her show. Is practice before Linda's show. It's the name of it.
Well, we weren't answering questions. She was just letting us tell our story about what we do with our mediumship and things. So, but I think doing readings alongside her, that I haven't done that yet. So,
gotcha.
Thanks, Jackie, for posting Kathy's channel.
Thank you, Jackie. Okay, so Lisa, energy around this potential who lives in Texas. You need to take leadership of this and initiate things. If you want, you have free will. But look at this emperor. He's not very happy. And there's a reason. Because you got the tower. So this is chaos and conflict and, having to rebuild something. And I think that, for this situation, it might not be the best to go fast with. So I'm going to say go slow. And make sure, of course, that your friends first. I'm going to tell you that. And then you got the Two of Wands. So plan. plan what you want to do, as far as, how you want this to go. But I think that, being a friend is really important with this relationship, because I'm not sure that it's meant to be anything else, because it could be toxic with the Tower here. Next card I got for you is Clearing. The Lightning Storm. So it will clear, the Tower will clear, and better things will come. So whatever that tower is, it's going to get better. And then you got God in the universe, hear my prayers. So you got this, Lisa. Just do some meditation if you want. That'll help you. The energy I'm seeing is not great, but you could probably be friends, but I wouldn't take it to the next level. And that's what I got.
So I kind of got similar, Lisa. So the first card I pulled was Love Begins. So I see that as the beginning of this connection. But as I was pulling that card, this is what I got from my guides. I heard be careful, protect your heart, and you will be fine. So, sometimes I'm getting right now that this experience with this person, it may be something where it's teaching you a lesson, so that when someone else comes forward, then maybe we're going to get to the rejoice and celebration. There's a lot of light around you, so you have protection. But I also pulled this deception and envy card. So, look below the surface, make sure you're looking at everything. I think that will be very, very important for you. Let me see. Yeah, look past the, look a little deeper into things, I would say. That's what I'm getting. I also pulled that lean into your strength and your stability, and connection to that energy. I also got this healing card, this big bear. So, make sure you're taking care of yourself. I'm getting right now that sometimes you want to take care of other people and it makes you feel good, but that you're taking away from yourself. So make sure you're protecting yourself. Just take things one step at a time, and always be aware of what's happening. That's what I got.
All right.
That resonates. Good luck with everything.
All right. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, next is Gretchen. Gretchen, if you can let me know you're here, please. And welcome in. Let's see. I saw two people come in. Darius, and Kaja. Welcome.
Welcome.
And anybody new over on Instagram, welcome to you too.
Yeah, let me just call them out. I have Daislyn, New York is here. Welcome. Sharon Ann Husbands. Zach is here, and FJ Runner 85. So some of those people are friends of mine. So thanks for being on the show. And that's great. Yeah, and if you have questions in Instagram, if we have time, just put them in Instagram, and I'll post them on YouTube. So,
okay. Thank you, Tom.
No problem.
Let's see what we got here. Gretchen, will I find a good place to move? The HOA wants to know where I am moving. Why not live with my son? Have I met my grandchildren? This was asked through a realtor recently. I don't trust her. I don't know what you're bound to by the HOA. I've never been in one of those, and I've never heard of anybody who is, to be honest with you. So whether or not you have to tell them I wouldn't think so. They're not, it's not a legal, um, association, is it? But, um, yeah, I've got defend
Hmm.
with the 7 of Wands. So, what values are worth defending? So, this is the boundaries card. You can just say, hey, you know, I have my boundaries up and you're crossing them, and I don't have to tell you that if you don't have to. Then you got the 8 of Wands, acceleration. So, I think that you are going to find a new place, and I think it's going to be fairly soon, and I think it'll be good. You got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about tradition and also protection. So just know that you are protected. Next card I got for you says Night Vision. Ooh, look at that eye. And then it says perspective, inner sight, revelation. What feels hidden by day becomes obvious in the dark. So there's something going on with the HOA. I can't put my finger on it, but there's something that is not trustworthy about them that I'm feeling for your particular HOA. And then you got the release card, pulling weeds. So sometimes we have to release what no longer serves us. So for entertainment purposes only, I would say that if you don't have to tell them, don't tell them. And I think you're going to have a good place to move to soon. Okay, that's what I got. Tom, if you want me to put that question down, I can do it so that they can see you. It's up to you.
No, I'll just put my head up.
Okay.
So Gretchen, I'm getting a sense that you have a really your own strong intuitive sense. And when you said you don't trust her for entertainment purposes only, don't trust her. I would say if that's the feeling you're getting, that pretty much tells you where things are going. I feel like there's this is for entertainment purposes only, but I feel like their purpose for running a organ at this kind of thing is it's for their benefit. Remember that. And so you want to make sure someplace where you're going, it's for your benefit. I would say lean into your solar plexus. I pull this again, your confidence, use that intuition and that confidence you have. And I feel like that's going to be your strength. I also pulled choose wisely, which is very appropriate with this. So you're looking at different options. So look at all those options. I'm getting that something might come up. You might decide to make a decision to go here because it's like what you said about your grandchildren or your son, I should say. Maybe that's something that's going to lead you to something. I feel like there's something going to be that's going to help you out. I also pulled prosperity begins. So I'm actually seeing you kind of like walking through like these weeds and you're pushing them out of the way. And then at the end, you're going to be able to see what you need to see. So yeah, lean into that intuition. That's too many questions for that kind of thing. That's what I got. I hope that resonates. And good luck with everything.
Yeah, thank you, Gretchen. All right. Willow, thank you for your donation. You'll go next. And thank you for reposting your question as well.
Nope. You're welcome, Gretchen. Good luck with everything.
Will Gracie put up a fuss when we take her to the vet Wednesday? She's never been out of the house. Oh, wow.
Ever out of the house?
Well, it's definitely going to be a new opportunity for her, and she's definitely going to be responding to it. I got the Three of Spears, which is the Three of Swords. So this may mean that it's going to be a little bit wavy, a little bit rocky at first. So she may put up a little bit of a fuss. Then you got the Six of Treasure, which is the Six of Pentacles, which is generosity. So I really think that she's going to benefit from this visit. And then you got the Knight of Treasure, which is the Knight of Pentacles. Just go slow and steady. You know, when you're trying to get her into the pet carrier, just make sure that you're doing it real gentle. That's what I do with my cat. I'm just real gentle with him. And I turn the carrier up and then put him in from the top. And then just shut it. And he usually just goes to sleep. So then you got the Six of Spears. This is actually a good card. Jaws kind of makes it look a little bit treacherous here, but it's not about a shark getting ready to eat you. It's about going from one place to another that is better. So I think that it will be a better place that she's headed towards, and she'll see that, you know, after she'll calm down. If you're unsure, ask. If you're open, the universe will answer. So ask the universe, ask your spirit guides to help you to calm her down. They do have calming treats that you can get. I think on Amazon, we got some for Milo and Sunny when he was still here. So maybe think of something like that. You got the Hidden Moon. Just because you can't see the moon doesn't mean that it's not guiding you. Okay, so I think you're doing the right thing, Willow, for taking her to the vet. And the last one I got for you is I ask, I believe, I shall receive. So I think that you have to just ask, manifest that she's going to be okay. And I think that she will be okay with the being out of the house. So it's going to take her. She's never been in her carrier. Yeah, turn it up. Like I said, turn it up and then just put her down in there. And then be quick to zip it. So that's what I've got. I think it'll be fine after a little while. She may pit up a little fuss in the beginning.
Willow, I'm just going to add to what Scott said. I heard right away, be prepared. And then the other thing I had a vision of Gracie of sleeping. So maybe if the vet visits at like 12 o'clock, but she's sleeping at 9 o'clock and you don't have to leave till 11 o'clock, put her in the crate when she's sleeping. That's what I was saying. Like, just pick her up when she's not really aware of what's going on. And then be there when she wakes up in the crate. And I feel that'll be good, because I was also like, I started seeing like her scratching and, you know, having a kind of a fit. And then that's going to be like association with the crate, not a good way. But if she slowly wakes up in it, it'll be a different story. So I just said, be prepared. I was also seeing like maybe by picking her up in a little towel, like around her body, and then just kind of sliding her into the crate. That's what I got. So I hope that helps.
All right. Okay. So I just got that Kaja gave a PayPal. So Kaja, you'll go next. And we are coming close to the top of the hour, so we'll be able to do a few more maybe, but I will be back at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for my daily show. So if you guys don't get answered then, please come back at 7 Eastern Standard Time. All right, Kaja, thank you for your donation. Can you let me know you're here? I was just told that one practitioner took my Matthew's energy God's given. Is it true? If yes, can I get it back? If yes, how? I feel robbed and empty. Don't even remember myself.
I don't I don't understand the Matthews energy.
I don't either. I don't either, Kaja. Can you clarify that a little bit for us? Who told you, and what kind of energy was it that was taken? And who is Matthew?
You're welcome, Willow. She said the energy like your destiny.
Gifts, talents, nature, character.
Well, no one can take that from you.
Yeah, no one can take that from someone else. Who is Matthew to you, Kaja?
I know it is when you write these questions, sometimes you type them real fast to get
Yeah,
them
to
in
get
there,
them in.
and then
Yeah.
you know.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and start. I got the Seven of Swords, so this does feel like something has been stolen, but like Tom said, you cannot steal another person's energy or um, their character or anything like that. It's just we have self or free will. Excuse me, we have free will. So general energy checkup. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting that you're feeling like something's been stolen with the Seven of Swords. Then you got the Two of Swords. You may have to make a decision, and I think the decision is shadow work. Doing some shadow work would be good because where the energy cannot be stolen, negative energy can rub off on people. So, doing some shadow work and getting rid of the negative vibrations and turning them into something positive. Okay, because you do have the Two of Cups as well, and the Two of Cups is an intimate discussion with somebody. So I'm still not sure who Matthew is, but um, I would just say get with Matthew and have a good conversation and let them know how much you care about them. And then you have the Ace of Swords. So this is a new opportunity coming in. So I think you're going to have the opportunity to change the situation. And then, yeah, you are because you got the Magician. So you can handle anything that comes your way, and so can Matthew. Next card I got for you is Evolution. Yeah, we're always evolving, but no one can steal our identity. Then you got the Moon reflects your phases. You don't need to shine all the time. So the Moon is for me shadow work. Is the first thing I think of for you. So I know you've heard me talk about shadow work before, Kaja. So I'm gonna just leave it right there, and I'm gonna give you one more card. There's a garden inside. Yeah, there's beautiful things inside Matthew that can't be taken away. Only he can release his power or and give it away himself. But I don't think someone can take it. So I think that he's fine. So that's what I got.
Kaja, so I don't know. I was getting this sense of like you were the sense of like not hopelessness, but like you weren't sure where to go with this. But the first card I pulled was this solar plexus card. And I've been pulling this today. It seems like everyone needs to lean into their confidence. So lean into that, feel that strength within, um, and know that that's with you at all times. I also pulled the fertility card, which is I connect this to your sacral chakra, which is around creativity. So use your creative. I'm getting it. You're a very creative person. You figure out solutions. So use that. And then I got the universe card, which is like the world card in the tarot, but this is the universe. So you have a lot of support around you and protection. So realize that that's nothing's going to come your way in a negative way. And then I pulled this triumphant success. So I feel like if you lean into this solar plexus, this confidence that the success you're going to have is going to really help you. You're very concerned about other people, and that's great, but make sure that you're leaning into your own strength. And I'm also pulled this letting go card. It's spirit guardian of autumn. So like as leaves fall, you have to let that go. So if there's something around that's not you're not feeling good about, or you've worked on, and let's let it go. And the last card I got was through all this, I feel like this is a renewal time for you. So this is a frog spirit. So renewal. I hope that resonates, and good luck with everything. And remember, you are in charge of your own spirit, your soul, your energy, and nobody can take that away from you.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. She said, thank you so much for the clarification. I feel more calm now.
Good. Yeah, just take a breath and yeah. Somebody had a good comment in there. If I can add, Scott,
Sure.
They said, be careful. Willow said, don't speak to several psychics in the same time because you can get yourself confused, and I have to admit, there were times in my life where I was like a big decision would come. And I remember, I think it was the fourth or fifth psychic I called. And she said, I'm not the first person. And we've been all telling you the same answer. So there you go. That time it worked out. But there's been other times where you keep asking people and then you get like, oh, they said this and they said that. So, if we get messages from spirit or through our own intuition, you take it and then you make it your own. It's what you make out of it. So I hope that helps.
All right. Thank you, Kaja. Hi, Kelly McCall just came in. Hello. And next up is Rolina. Rolina, are you still here?
I think Rolina was here at the beginning of the show. She was here early, wasn't she?
Might have been. I don't remember. Rolina, are you here? We'll go ahead and move on. And we'll come back if we need to, if we can. How about Sherry Oldwin Walker? Well, she's usually here. Oldwin Walker. Just as I'm saying that, she's not. Okay. There she is. I think she's talking about a previous question. I'm not sure. What do I need at this time to know for my highest good? All right. You've got the Sun card to start off with, Sherry. So just make sure that you are stepping into your joy, vitality, success, claiming that. And if you don't feel that, change it so that you do. The only thing you need with this card is gratitude for the good things that are coming in, and then that will give you more abundance.
Ooh, just gotta chill.
Then you got the Knight of Swords, or Knight of Wands, excuse me. Knight of Wands comes in very passionate and creative, but can also be a little bit reckless. So just be cautious. Watch where you walk, where you drive. Don't be paranoid. Just be a little bit cautious. And then you got the Hanged Man. So you need to take a little bit of a break and look at your life differently, looking at things through a different perspective. The next card I got for you. I just realized, Tom, that deck that you have, the one that Denise Lynn deck, the Sacred Forest, I think
Yeah.
it is. This is her new one. I can't
Oh,
think of the
okay.
name of it, but we both got Denise Lynn deck. The Mystical Garden. Yeah. So you got new beginnings are coming in for you. Springtime Garden. And you see the little lamb there. So that's a good new beginning coming in for you. And then I've got for you the Luminous Flame. Yeah, I feel like that creativity that was coming in with the Knight of Wands is meant for you. And you need to just do what is passionate for you. And, you know, think about you for once and not everything else that's going on. Do something for yourself. Self-care, self-love is so important. And short but sweet, that's what I got for you. So thank you, Sherry.
Sherry, that's her name, Sherry?
Yes.
Okay. Sherry. So um this is what I got. And this is what I heard. Angels are around you. Listen to your guides and your intuition. The path that lays before you. Oh, the path that becomes before you, step into it. So as you step into it, the path will be laid before you. So I feel like there was a real connection to divine, to source. And then I pulled the crown chakra card. And when I pulled this card, Sherry, I got a cold chill. And when I get a cold chill, that is a real positive sign from spirit that you are very connected to a higher, to the higher. We're all connected, but I feel like at this point there was like a really good connection. And then I pulled, like I said, I pulled the same. I have two decks that I use, the same decks, and I pulled both Love Begins. So I feel like this connection to spirit, this energy, is a love energy. I also pulled Memories of Love. And then I pulled the Wild Rose Fairy, which is love. So you have a real angelic love energy around you and connected to your crown. I just feel like that tells you all you need to know. And then the last card, which goes along with all of them, is Enlightenment. So that's beautiful, that energy. So just lean into that. I just like I said, I didn't usually I get a cold chill when I'm doing mediumship, and I got one right now from you. So I felt like that was from an angelic presence around you. So I hope that resonates. Good luck with everything.
Great. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Sherry. And I want to say hello to Lulu, the Quiet Flame. Welcome. And do we have time for one more, Tom?
Sure.
Okay, let's go to Liz in Awe. Liz wants to know, will I be on YouTube this year? And she's here. I think it's a yes, but Liz, you got the High Priestess to start off with, and this is a non-action card. So for you, I think that it's for you to observe and look at different things that are coming in. Um, Look at things that are in your life and decide what is best for it at this time. Then you got the Eight of Wands. This is fast messages coming in from Spirit, and this is good things happening for you. So I think this is a yes. This is where the yes comes in. Then the but with the Moon. So you may need to do a little bit of shadow work before you do it. So just make sure you cleanse your energy, your grounding, and getting rid of anything that's holding you back from doing this. You get rid of it. Okay. The next card I got for you is let your past be the soil for your next evolution. Yes. So let your past guide you to your future. And I think your future is going to be on YouTube because that's what you're desiring right now. And ground, like I said, I nourish my mind and my body and my spirit daily. So if you can do that, then I think that you'll not only be on, but you'll be successful. Yeah, there's a lot of fear that comes in, right? But remember, fear is an illusion. False evidence appearing real. It's in your mind. It's in your mind. So you're scared in your mind, but you can get rid of that and change it. Ask Archangel Metatron to come in and change that fear into peace and into love. And that's what I got for you, Liz.
Liz, the first thing I heard was you create your own reality. And so that's what Scott was talking about, manifesting. So, and I also got one thing at a time, which I believe connects to what Scott was saying about, and I like when our readings connect, which means we're both connected to the same energy. So I feel like, you're setting yourself forward, you're planning, you're doing your work, and it's going to happen, but just one thing at a time. Sometimes you don't want things to pop too soon. You want to make sure that everything happens at the right time. I pulled this ancient oak spirit, which is beautiful, big old tree. So the strength. I also feel like you're a planner. You put time into what you do. But remember to have fun. It's the elves card. So even though you're planning and you're doing all this work, make sure that you lean into that. Make sure you have some fun while you're doing it. I do sense a strong sense of leadership around you with this stag spirit card, and also your spiritual strength. So I feel like that's what you should lean into, and things will manifest. But the last card I did pull was the patience card, which goes along with what I said, was just take one step at a time. Because when things manifest at the right time and things come together, that's the best way. It's like planting a seed in the right soil and the right amount of sun, and then the little bit of rain comes. Too much rain is too much sun is not going to. It all has to come at the right time, and I feel like with your patience and what you do, and it's all going to manifest for you. So I hope that resonates. Good luck with everything.
Yes, thank you, Liz. All right, well, that is all we have time for. Like I said, I will be back in a little under an hour at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please come back, and we'll be doing more personal readings then. Tom, what have you got coming up?
Kathy / the Breeze Warrior and I will be on our channels at 1:00 this Wednesday. And I have a show scheduled next week with at the end of this week with Annie Bear, and busy with a lot of bookings. And if you're interested in those readings or private stuff, just look on my website. And then I got another show scheduled with Allie from Heart and Soul Connected coming up in August. So, and hopefully I'll be on with you again, Scott. I like having the double Scorpios here.
Definitely. Definitely. All right. Well, thank you for being here. And thank you, everybody, for being here. And for all the moderators in both channels, thank you. Thank you. If you're on Instagram, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Instagram.
Yes. So we will all we'll see you soon. All right. Bye, everybody.
See ya. Take care.